Zoological institutions serve a vital role within our society by offering us a unique window into the lives of the diverse animal species they house. In November 2017, at the renowned Twycross Zoo in the United Kingdom, visitors were treated to an intriguing glimpse into the antics of a young gorilla named Shufi. While this infant primate mischievously entertained within his enclosure, his father, Umbi, swiftly intervened, demonstrating his disapproval. Situated in Lancashire, England, Twycross Zoo was established in 1963 by Natalie Evans and Molly Badham, who initially operated a pet store in nearby Staffordshire. The need for more extensive accommodations for their burgeoning animal collection prompted their move to this larger facility. Over the years, the zoo has evolved into a highly popular attraction, showcasing a diverse array of wildlife. However, in recent times, Twycross has channeled its focus towards a specific area, rebranding itself as the World Primate Center. Consequently, the zoo has become home to a variety of ape and monkey species, including western lowland gorillas, chimpanzees, and black-headed spider monkeys. Regrettably, the western lowland gorilla faces the peril of endangerment, with more than 60% of its population vanishing over the past 2 decades. Typically inhabiting the swamps and rainforests of Central Africa, these gorillas now confront an alarming threat to their future. Experts predict that they could become extinct within the next 2 decades, as conveyed by a spokesperson from Twycross in a statement to the Daily Mail in September 2016. Nonetheless, Twycross Zoo has taken proactive measures to avert this dire prospect by establishing breeding groups within its premises. In 2019, the zoo cared for 3 female western lowland gorillas, asserted, Biddy, and Ozala, the latter of whom was actually born at Twycross. With this trio in residence, a silverback named Umbi arrived in Lancashire as a potential mate. It was not long before Umbi's chosen companion, Ozala, became pregnant 3 years after his arrival. On January 3, 2013, Ozala gave birth to a male offspring named Lope. This addition to the gorilla family held significant importance, with Ozala displaying confidence and contentment, allowing Umbi to closely interact with their new son. Dr. Charlotte MacDonald, the Director of Life Sciences at the zoo, shared with BBC News in March 2013, Umbi is displaying keen interest in his new son, and in the future, he will play a pivotal role in the young one's development. Dr. MacDonald further elaborated. Twycross's zoological director Sharon Redrobe expanded on this point, offering more insights into Umbi's role. He will become increasingly playful with Lope until he reaches about 5 years of age, and that's when they'll engage in more boisterous play, as she conveyed to BBC News in June 2013. Meanwhile, approximately 3 years following Lope's birth, Ozala and Umbi welcomed another offspring into the world. Baby Shufi was born on September 24, 2016, bringing joy to the zoo's dedicated staff. In the wake of Shufi's arrival, Dr. MacDonald emphasized just how significant this young gorilla could be for Twycross. We anticipate that numerous visitors will come to observe the baby and its family, gaining a deeper understanding of gorillas, Dr. MacDonald expressed to the Daily Mail in September 2016. Ozala and Umbi have proven themselves as seasoned parents. Umbi, a gentle giant, frequently engages in play with Lope, while Ozala, a resourceful, firm, and protective mother, ensures Lope's proper behavior through discipline. Much like his brother, Shufi spent his early years within the family's enclosure, under the vigilant watch of Umbi and Ozala, indulging in the typical playfulness of young gorillas. However, in November 2017, a group of visitors had the opportunity to witness the parenting techniques of these 2 gorillas, with one individual capturing this captivating incident on video. The video begins with the sun casting its warm glow upon the enclosure, illuminating Shufi as he playfully chases after his sibling, Lope. Suddenly, Umbi asserts his presence, standing tall on his hind legs. The father proceeds to collect a handful of tree branches scattered about the ground, capturing the curiosity of his youngest offspring. As Lope moves away, Shufi decides to trail behind his silverback father closely. Having relocated those initial branches, Umbi returns to the center of the enclosure, spotting yet another branch. Unbeknownst to Umbi, however, Shufi's eyes are fixed on the same piece of foliage. Just as Umbi reaches for it, Shufi seizes the branch, refusing to let go. Undeterred, Umbi, with his son still firmly attached, strolls over to his mate, Ozala, offering her the branch. He gently brushes Shufi aside, but the playful antics persist. Unfazed by his father's actions, Shufi tails Umbi back to the enclosure's center, ever watchful for more scattered branches. As Umbi approaches another one, Shufi follows closely, seemingly seeking his father's attention. However, Umbi's patience wanes, and he swiftly responds to his son's persistent pestering. As Shufi becomes increasingly bothersome, Umbi reacts promptly, using his right leg to nudge his son, causing him to tumble onto the ground. While the silverback's response elicits a gasp from the onlooking visitors, Shufi remains unharmed. Indeed, Shufi observes his father's departure before heading back to his mother, who is also gathering tree branches. After tapping Ozala on the back, Shufi leisurely departs, bringing the video to a conclusion. It offers a captivating glimpse into the family dynamics of these primates. However, few could have anticipated the remarkable response that followed the video's upload to YouTube in November 2017. Entitled, "Rowdy Baby Gorilla Gets Disciplined by Dad," the video has since garnered over 3 million views and nearly 10,000 likes. It was also shared on Facebook, reaching an even wider audience. Indeed, the post received an enthusiastic response from online users, amassing over 35,000 likes and more than 7,000 shares. The video also prompted nearly 1,000 comments, most of which humorously teased Umbi's parenting skills. However, one comment stood out, addressing the vulnerable status of the western lowland gorillas beyond the confines of the zoo, highlighting the peril they face. The commenter, Facebook user Witch Hazel Hortense, lamented, "The video is heartwarming, but it's also heart-wrenching to consider that these magnificent and intelligent creatures are inching toward extinction in the wild due to human actions." Hortense continued, "It saddens me to think that future generations might only encounter these species in captivity, all because humans fail to recognize their importance. It's high time for the world to awaken before it's too late." Despite the declining population of western lowland gorillas in their natural habitat, Twaikrosu remains steadfast in its commitment to ensuring the long-term survival of these remarkable creatures. Zoological institutions continue to play a vital role in our society by providing us with insights into the dynamic world of the animal kingdom. This was vividly demonstrated at Twaikrosu in November 2017. Even when under the watchful gaze of a curious crowd, silverback Umbi does not shy away from enforcing discipline upon his playful offspring when they fail to meet his expectations.